Greetings, Rumblers, and thank you for tuning in. I'm Blue Max, co-founder and co-leader of Diablo Gaming. We are a pretty serious PvP guild, as well as Onyxia and raids whenever they come out. We're really looking forward to it. So I'm currently live streaming this on Twitch, and I will upload it to YouTube afterwards. And when I do so, I'll put chapters in for each one of my PvP matches. To clarify, we are going to be doing PvP in this Rocket Tower meta, and so I'll specify who I'm playing against, what leader they're using, as well as their tower level. So if you see that I'm playing against a lower level player and you'd rather skip it, you can move on. There's also a real possibility that we'll face off up against some of the top PvP players currently in this meta. It happened yesterday. So we're going to go ahead and look at the deck I'm using, but first, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Twitch, like, make comments, anything. I love interacting. All right, so the main deck I'm going to use, I'm probably going to shift between Rend and Jaina. So the key here is Rend is really strong on this map. We're focusing pretty heavily. We're focusing pretty heavily on Deep Breath as well as Gargoyle. And I want you to notice I'm using Attunement, not Double Dragon. Since Double Dragon has been nerfed, it doesn't do near as much damage on the barracks or tower. But the key thing is we're applying Resist to our Gargoyle. Additionally, we saw a lot of Banshees yesterday. And a Banshee left alone is going to cause us a lot of trouble. So we're going to have to pay very careful attention to when an opponent is playing Banshee, because Deep Breath can be used to not only apply resist, do damage to the barracks, but also kill that Banshee. That's a 4 gold loss. Now, if you have yet to beat Onyxia and therefore don't have Deep Breath, you can substitute Blizzard in this slot. And probably, that's the wrong button. Let's look at exactly what talent I would recommend you use. And that would be Cold Snap. Freeze troops in place, because you don't want Banshee to still get her shot off, so to speak. All right, let's put Deep Breath back. So Whelp Eggs are there just for general map control, and especially to deal with melee units that reach your tower. Safe is just always a really strong and versatile unit. Same with Quilboar. Quilboar can be used to distract rocket towers, distract range units, or contest the mid. Griffin, we are using the talent that that drops potions and increases the level of units. So when you have, in my case, a level 10 Rend and a level 9 Gargoyle, you're ramping up your stats pretty heavily. Now the other main deck we'll push with is Jaina, and the big difference here is we're keeping the costs low, we're focusing on defense with Gargoyle, and we're also using Holy Nova, with Inner Fire, which adds resist and armored, as well as doing some healing. So that's kind of the general idea. Now, we'll go ahead and do a few warm-up maps first, using Tirion. Tirion is not quite yet at 4K, so this will just give us an opportunity to kind of get into the routine. Now, I am running Poly with Tirion, and that is just a super helpful spell. It can be used in a pinch to keep Gargoyle alive, but it can also be used to counter a heavy melee push at your own barracks, including an enemy Gargoyle. Let's get going. Okay, Qs are rolling pretty good. Let's see who we face. All right, Ghulak with Diablo Ghost. Very strong player. Diablo Ghost is, of course, one of our additional guilds. Looks like he's using Execute. All right, let's. I'm going to go ahead and stage my deep breath. Yep, look at that level 10 save. Okay, so Ghulak is doing exactly what I was hoping to do. Oh, and I'm not going to be able to get any traction here. We'll use our own poly. Alright, Ghulak is strong. No question about it. I'd really like to knock out that Cobalt before it gets to... Wow. It's blocking everything I'm trying to do. We're definitely going to have to play this different. We're going to poly here. Yuck. Not looking good. We're not going to win them all. Okay. Not sure what I'm going to do here. I'm really just trying to stay alive. I'm probably going to get polyed. Alright. Bad placement for Quill. That wasn't well thought out. Wait for the poly. But maybe we can apply resist when it happens. Okay. And I just lost the tower. And got polyed. Okay. I think we're going to go ahead and concede victory on this one. So, you notice that Ghulak wasn't using Garg, but had the necessary defensive spells in place to deal with it, and just focused on using Execute. So that's kind of an interesting approach. We're gonna go ahead and queue Tirion again, and of course we're gonna just hope we don't face Ghulak. That's definitely not what I had in mind for a warm-up match. So this does demonstrate that with a clear head, you can deal with Gargoyle. It can be countered. And so I can certainly see, whether it's with my Jaina deck or maybe even Hogger myself, building a deck around essentially countering Gargoyle. And if your opponent isn't using Gargoyle, if you're using an offensive spell such as Execute, then you're going to be able to basically just defend your territory and just gradually take out the enemy barracks. And in fact, if you're not using Garg, then you probably don't want to use Deep Breath at all, because it's just not going to do enough damage. That's at least my thought process. All right, Robyy from Havoc, level 9 towers. Okay, well, let's just go out shooting. Okay, we're gonna get ourselves a Griffin here. There's a lot of enemy units there. I'd like to clear these mages, and I would like to basically keep the enemy from capitalizing on all those gold mines. We're also going to do a poly here. I think our opponent is spending too much gold on... Oh, we didn't kill Baron. Our opponent is spending too much gold on DIMs. That's actually good. And I shouldn't have done that. We seriously could have ignored those DIMs. Okay, we got Baron coming. Maybe a Prowler. I'd like to get in there and get that stun on Baron. And maybe we can deep breath. And yes, got a lot of gold there. Ooh, and we've got Tirion. Let's go ahead and distract the barracks and see if we can get a push going here. Gonna use Tirion to try to deal with the problem we have. Okay, so we didn't make a lot of headway there. It's okay. These are warm-up matches. And the purpose of the stream is not to, go, to necessarily win every match, just see how well we can do. I'm gonna deal with a lot of units there. And we're gonna stop Baron. We'll get ourselves a Tirion. I could also level up my Prowler and my Tirion to where they're a little more useful, because they're level 8s and we're facing a lot of level 9s here. Alright. Ouch. We are losing bad. And the enemy has the mid. They have all the gold. This is going to be our last warm-up match, although why don't we just make a little Hail Mary? Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe he'll get distracted. You never know. Nope, not distracted. Not at all. Alright, Prowler's gonna die. Alright. Good game, Robyy. I just don't know if I want to use 2 epic cores for Tirion and Prowler. See, if I just do more questing, I can get Tirion to level 9 without using a core. I have 3? I thought I had 4. I bought an epic core. I'll have to do the math later. Now let's collect our XP. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and transition to my live viewing audience. If you are so inclined to chat, would you rather see me go Rend or Jaina? Rend or Jaina? Both of these are very heavily gargoyle favored. Okay. No one is replying yet, so we'll go ahead and just give Jaina a try. They're both about the same level. I love it when the queues are fast. I didn't play a lot of PvP through the first few seasons because it just the queues were so slow. Okay. Well, let's contest the mid. Let's go ahead and get Garg out. I'm going to ignore what's going on in the middle. They just spent a lot of gold for not much value. Okay, safe to take out Jaina. Just in time to miss my chance to hit Rend. Okay, but we're doing significant damage to the barracks. And here comes our own Garg. Okay. Good, so they've got Blizzard, but they just used it. So we're going to be able to stop the gargoyle pretty fast. Yep, taken out. Okay. But there goes my Jaina. But Rend is off the ground. Off the air. On the ground. Okay. I'm actually okay with this. We'll even... Okay, let's see if we can take Rend down. Probably have to do it with Holy Nova. Come on, 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 come on. Didn't matter. Got it. Yep, this is strong. Alright, fantastic. I like getting a win. I don't have to win every match, but I do get a little depressed when I do nothing but lose. Okay. Goal here would be to hit 13,000. That would be fantastic. I have yet to play Baron in this particular meta. So we'll just push with Jaina until we hit a wall, i.e. a loss, maybe 2 losses, then we'll switch back over to Rend. All right, to my live viewers, thank you so much for joining the stream. I greatly appreciate it. Feel free to chat, ask questions, make comments, etc. Let's see. I should start making a mental note of the stream time when I queue. That way we know when to try to cancel and rejoin the queue, but we just got ourselves a match. Right. SyCo with Void. I've never faced this particular opponent. They're playing Baron. Okay, is there anything going on in the middle? They're safe. Waiting for that gargoyle to come. Ooh, they're coming in hard. They're coming in really hard. Yuck. Absolutely yuck. Come on, safe. Get that shot off. Well, our opponent is definitely pushing hard. Just deep breath it. Get ourselves resist and prepare to do Holy Nova. Okay. Got ourselves... okay, execute. Nice work. Nice work. Alright, let's see... Good. Looks like I stopped that tower push, and they don't have execute anytime soon, although they're safe. Let's take care of Baron real quick. And we're gonna have to retake that tower. Yuck. Let's drop Garg. I'd really like to stop them from getting gold. Ooh, especially since there's 2. I think we've retaken it, but our gargoyle has suffered some serious damage. Wow. This opponent's good. Can't quite decide how I want to deal with this, because I've just lost that tower. I'm gonna lose Jaina. I lost one of the bandits. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna pull this off. Okay, well played. Gonna have to rewatch this video later and it's refreshing to see you have a bit of a counter meta going on. That Gargoyle is not going to just reign supreme. Okay, we'll jump over to Rend. So remember, I've got that Griffin to add additional levels to Rend and Garg. And I would recommend, until you know what your opponent's deck has, not to stack Moppet, Diablo Gaming, top 10 PvP player from my guild. In fact, Moppet and I may even be doing raids together. That's at least something we've considered. Let's go with Rend. Okay, so we've got... I'm going to stop Hogger here. Okay, we've got ourselves a guard coming. Great. That's great. Okay. What? And I heard Polly. Yeah. Not necessary. It didn't get the kill. So maybe we're not out of this yet. That surprises me, to be honest. All right, there goes our friend the Garg. Oh, didn't get it off in time. No, 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 don't do that! Don't do that! No! Okay, maybe we'll survive? Maybe we'll survive this? Come on, safe. Okay. What are we gonna do? We got Rend. Right? No! Okay, good game. That is the first time I faced Moppet, and definitely a very competent opponent. First time chat there. Yep, that was a nice game. Oh, and hey, GG. So looks like Moppet is also watching. Okay, and there's I'm Roundup, also from the Diablo Gaming Guild, also I think one of our top 15 PvP players. So, okay, I've noticed something, Moppet. Your in-game name is spelled right? Yeah, that's hilarious. Well played. So, yeah. Well, a couple of days ago, I kept tagging Moppet in Discord saying, "Dude, use polymorph," and he's using polymorph. That's great. All right, so Roundup says, "I'm lacking in PvP with the new towers, so watching to see what people are doing before I dive in this evening." Well, I would like to think that you're in the right place. Yes, Moppet, you are right. So I think there's been such an overcompensation in the Garg and Warsong Raider department that Poly is pretty much a no-brainer at this point. So Roundup, I would hope to think that this is a great place for you to pick up some tips on the meta. You're basically going to have a heavy Garg or Raider push, or you're going to want to play to counter that. Excuse me. That's my thought, at least. Okay. Well, let's try Garg again, and maybe we'll just not face Moppet or, any other super strong player. I don't really hope that. This is a lot of fun. I think what this means I'm going to need to do, or want to do, is take Baron and build it into something of a counter Gargoyle deck. Which is kind of ironic since Gargoyle would fit one of the Valor slots, being its undead. So I should probably cheat and look on my guild Discord and see what people are playing Baron with, just to get a frame of reference. Ha! And of course, the person I'm looking at is using Gargoyle. All right, I love the chat. Keep it going. Jim with honor guards. I think Jim may be trying different guilds, if I were to guess. Okay. Let's contest the mid. Oh, there's my Griffin. We're gonna hold on to Griffin, and we're gonna see if Jim is running Banshee like he was. What is that? Oh, we need to change our towers. This is way too cool. Okay, cool. So, oh, yeah, Blue, you should really pay attention to what's going on in your backyard there. All right, Rend just died. Ah! I didn't get my Quilboar off in time. This is actually looking really bad. Look, there's even a freaking Cobalt Miner attacking my base. I'm offended here. I'm embarrassed. One of the two. Okay, well we might as well just go all the way, because we are getting slapped pretty hard. I don't. Oh. Let's see if we can stop the. I'm gonna worry about killing safe. Good. She's melted. Okay. We're not out of this yet. No. Come back. I hate it when I do that. Seriously? I'll take my base. We'll take my tower. Okay, note to self, that was a waste. That was a waste of gold. And now we've got a serious push coming. And I'm going to lose. I'm going to lose that Griffin. And the safe pilot. And I didn't get my Quilboar up in time, and he's dead. Okay. But you know what? We're not dead yet. I don't think. Or maybe we are. Maybe I'm being naive. Yeah, this is it. Okay, so iRoundup says, I remember when he was like rank 80 and I faced him. Had to look him up in his builds because they were good. Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, he's very strong. I think he's like number 7. Well, I really feel like we may have missed the Gargoyle bandwagon. I don't know. What do y'all think? I feel like adding polymorph is probably something we need to do. I'm gonna take whelps out for poly. That's not poly. That's poly. Yeah, he's a very good player. I beat him yesterday, but it was a narrow win, and I suspect it's a deal where, you know, people are just figuring out how to turn Gargoyle on its head. Okay. I'm going to play this. I'm going to play this particular build because poly is going to be good for defending our base. And at some point, all right, I've got myself another follower. Thank you so much. I think so. At some point, whether it's today or another day, I've got to decide whether I want my safe pilot or Steven. Thank you so much. Feel free to chat as much as you want. I love it. So, got to decide if Safe Pilot or Quilboar is going to go legendary. I've already dropped a legendary on Rend as well as Harpies, mostly because I was working a lot of crazy hours, so I didn't have the time and energy to really devote to Onyxia, and so I ended up overleveling my Onyxia team. I think though. Yes, iRoundup said that on the 29th. Okay, I didn't know it was going to be on the 29th, but we will get another legendary core. Yes, absolutely. So, okay. One of our guildies says go Quill in this meta can tank towers for a long time. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard because I'm sentimental towards safe, but I could do both. I could definitely do both. Okay, so a little bit of a little bit of a weaker tower for this one. Okay, I'd like to. Ooh, we're going to see if we can knock out Huntress. Well, I blew that, but I did get that level I wanted on Rend just to basically have a big fight in the middle. That's a lot of gold, though. I mean, I have nothing to show for it. Oh, cool. And there's the harpies. Fantastic. Yeah. You're probably right. Okay, we are going to polymorph the snot out of this. That was, well, the harpies did their job, so we'll say that was 5 gold down the drain. All right. Knocked out the safe. Let's take the harpies. I wish I had some means of healing my guard, but it did a significant amount of damage. All right, we'll take it. We will gladly take it, and it's time to get Rend. Yeah, maybe we will do Quill. That would be fun. You know, to see just how much of a difference it makes right in the middle of a few matches. All right. This is going to be a lot of gold. Okay, I think we got this. Well, we're gonna get the stun there, but safe will get some shots off. I could even poly. That way we deal with our stone hoof. Yeah, that was probably worth it. Okay, Steven says, from what I've heard, leaders aren't a good choice to use a legendary core on. So, Steven, I fully agree with you. I fully support what you said. I put my legendary core on Rend because I had like a 3-second near miss on Onyxia on. It was early November. I round up. Tell that to my legendary Thanos. Very true. Basically, I came super close to killing Onyxia very early in November, and then just had a lot of work hours ahead of me, and I wasn't able to get around to it, and I was just tired and getting flustered with Onyxia, so I just gradually started dumping everything I had into beating Onyxia. So it is what it is. But as a general rule, I agree with you. All right, here, live on this stream, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves a legendary Quilboar. There we go. Wow. Another level 10. I know, right? Fantastic. Oh, and this means we're getting closer to level 49, collection level. All right, so 3 legendary cores to beat Ani. Yeah, it's all right. But you've got a very nice Drac out of it. And iRoundup says I have legendary whelps because of Onyxia. Nothing wrong with that. They're really good. Okay. So now we have to really make our Quilboar work for us. Now that we've dumped a legendary core on it. Nice. So how close are you, if you don't mind me asking? And incidentally, yeah, we will be getting another core, like we said earlier, hopefully in just a couple of days. I may just hold on to it. See, initially we were all saying wait for raids and see what you need. But as everyone started getting closer and closer to that level 27, level 28, border, it readily became obvious that no, use your legendary cores for PvP. And I'd say that's kind of working out. All right, Q's running a little slow. We'll stop and restart it. So another good thing you can use Quilboar for is when your opponent drops a safe pilot over off to the side to attack your barracks, you can drop Quilboar. If you drop it fast enough, safe will aggro on the Quilboar and not do any damage to your barracks. And Quilboar, being resistant and a tank, is going to, holy moly, it's going to take care of it. So only about 45,000 XP left to a max Drac. So we're all kind of wondering, do you have any raid partners lined up? Because that Molten Core raid is going to be a lot of fun with the Drac that high. Okay, we're not getting any traction with Rend, so let's hop over to Jaina. Yeah, well, it is almost 2024. Okay, so not yet. Depend upon what Jinzik. Jinzik is the leader of Diablo Gaming, and what we find out. Yeah, I mean, we've talked a lot about raids internally within the guild, both within leadership and within the general chat, and basically the thought process here is we don't have sufficient information about what raids are going to be like to make informed decisions about how we should handle it. So I got my Molten Giant to X29 reward from Onyxia before they changed it to 7k gold. Yeah, that's a bummer. That is a bummer. We've got close to 20 Onyxia killers within the guild, and the general consensus is no one got a very good unit out of Onyxia, and that had to have been intentional. I got Warzone grunts. Okay, maybe we try Baron, and obviously we are not going to run. We're not going to run Huntress here. That's why I haven't changed it, because, well, we could turn this to spell. Of course, honestly, Polly doesn't really need to be super heavily leveled, but maybe it would be nice. Let's put safe in here. Nice, Mountaineer, another equally useful unit, right? Yeah. So one of our early beta players, we know him internally as the Broho. He loved Mountaineer in early beta, but I forget what the nerf was, but Mountaineer got apparently a pretty bad nerf, and it hasn't been useful since. Okay, so we're going to face off with Baron, see how this goes. Level 7 Griffin. I'm going to kind of just ignore that. Oh, he's gonna try to aggro. Yeah, I'm not going to get a lot of traction on this attack. I'm not too terribly worried. And yes, obviously I'm kind of trying to... Oh, I'm using double dragon rats. No, we're gonna use... Ow. This person is playing well. Not gonna lie. Playing well. think we're going to finally gain some ground here. Oh, I did not get my Quilboar off in time, unfortunately. Oh, look how quickly that execute did that damage. All right, I've got another follower. Thank you, Ali Nador. Thank you so much. Okay, so this is going to be a defend and deep breath. Thank you so much. Defend and deep breath. So maybe we'll try our legendary Quilboar here. Just for the fun of it. Nope, nope, you're not getting that gold. Nope. Only a little bit. We're gonna stop that. We're gonna stop that attack. I think we're doing some pretty good damage here. Let's get some map control. I think we've got this. I mean, I would hope we would, considering this poor person is using a level 7 deck against me. Okay, got Jaina knocked out. Safe's gonna get a shot or two off. Uh-oh. I didn't notice that. This is gonna be close. Maybe we can get deep breath off? Or is wow. That was close. Okay. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna message something in Signal here. I said Signal, I meant Discord. All right, so keep pressure on to make sure you don't get... Yeah, that was very close. Good player. Yeah, thank you. I do have good levels in minis. And frankly, that's the only reason I won that match. That was a good opponent, and I completely agree with you. I round up. It would be good to do chip damage against towers. I'm going to switch to attunement. Okay, so what collection level do I have? My collection level is 48. And just for a little show and tell, since you're asking, this is not the highest collection level. Sky, yeah, Sky and Faison and Moppet, Sysrek and Fieldsy are all higher than me. Okay, so I round up. I mean, easier said than done if you're in a rush to eliminate a specific mini. Let's see. We're in a rush to eliminate. Yes, no, I completely agree, and that's sometimes the case. Yes, that is correct. Sky is currently #1 in PvP, and Fieldsy is #2. Moppet is top 10. No, you don't. But I'm sure you hate facing off against them, right? Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree with you, Roundup. It is sometimes you just have to move really fast, and it's easy to make mistakes. Yeah, those level 10s are pretty nasty. I focused so much effort on, just campaign and Onyxia and kind of running a guild that I am running behind on PvP, and I feel it. Okay, so let's go ahead and try Baron again. Let's look again to see. Oh, let's go ahead and use the Murloc Towers. They're pretty cool. Murloc Towers do look sick. Absolutely. Absolutely sick. All right, here we go. brucesalts, Free Willy. I played against this opponent yesterday, and Bruce may have beat me. I don't remember. Okay. Let's just lead with guard. I mean, why not? Looks like Bruce is already taking my tower. My goodness. Okay, nice work. Let's do some poly. If I get it off in time. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Stay, sheep. Good. Okay. Okay, Bruce suffered a major setback there, I think. I'm gonna just focus on. I'm gonna focus on retaking this tower. Wow, look at that Quilboar. Oh, but they got the tower up. Bummer. Okay, let's worry about defense here. No, we don't. No, we don't. Those griffins are toast. Okay. Nice. What should we do here? Do we just deep breath it? They do. They totally look the coolest. Okay. So they've got a major push going here, but I think we've got it blocked. And now we're just going to focus on getting back to deep breath again. Here we go. I don't think this is going to be enough. Nope. We're going to have to get back there one more time. I think we're about ready for a poly. Yeah, that was pretty clutch. I should have used that Quilboar for the safe, but that's okay. We didn't know. Let's get a ghoul out there, and now we've just got to get back to deep breath, and it's a good game. 2, 3, and 4. Good game, Bruce. Yeah. All right, excellent. Well, don't have to worry about leveling up Quilboar. All right.